Hey everybody. Welcome back to Britt's Big Plans. I'm Britt. It's been forever since I did a plan with me video, so I thought I'd get you guys caught up, and then I thought we could maybe plan the week of January 13th. All right, so last year was a year that I did not make a video, and that's partially because to me, this didn't make sense to make a video. So I was using the Midori Hibino, and they have very small months that I planned a little bit, no weeks, and then daily pages. And by the time I got to June and July, I mean, you can see there's nothing here. I stopped using it, and I really should have found something else that would work for me, but I did not do that. So I spent the last half of 2024 really not keeping track of my dates very well, which was problematic. All right, this year I have my Hobonichi cousin. This is the Galen Leather. Ooh, wow, I'm making a mess. This is the Galen Leather Expansive Folio. So it's wider this direction so that I can actually have my notebook and my pens in here. Their regular A5 folio is big enough for the notebook, but it's pretty much impossible to put actual pens in here. So it comes with the little pen holder thing here you can remove, but the whole point, in my opinion, was to have it in here. So that didn't work out. So I bought the Expansive Folio, and it has been working great. So what I'm doing here is what a lot of people I think do, is a period tracker on the yearly overview page. On the daily index page, I am putting all of the important things that I'm going to want to be able to go back and see and reference easily. So for example, I'm crocheting a temperature blanket this year. So the color key that I made is on the 1st. And then on the 6th, I was brainstorming with a friend about some ideas for improving scores in my class this year. So I wrote that down as well. All right, here's what I did for the month of December. And here is this month. All right. The weekly pages, this looks like a lot, but the weekly pages started on December 30th. So I started on December 30th, and that means that I didn't have a daily page to write on. So I journaled a little bit in between, and I kind of just liked the way that looked. So anywhere that I had some extra space, I would do that. This is this week. I filled up a TWSBI Eco with Birmingham Pen Company Jeweled Sage, I believe is the name of the ink. It's a gray that leans a little bit green, and so it's much paler than the rest of the inks that I use on the page. So I kind of like filling in the gaps that way. And then for my daily pages, obviously those all start on January 1st. So here's just a little flip through of my daily pages so far. And then today. Okay, so this plan with me, I specifically wanted to plan this upcoming week with you guys. So I'm going to get started on that. All right, so the first thing I want to do is lay down some decoration. Okay, so after looking through what I have, I've decided to go with the Coffee Monsterz Co. I don't know the name of this kit, but it essentially just looks like Lucky Charms. So I'm not going to use the whole kit. I'm not a kit user really, but I like this little strip of washi here. And I'm going to use my ruler to get this nice edge here. All right, and then on the other side, I've got this shorter piece of washi. It's not really washi, it's sticker, but you know what I mean. Okay, that is really boring color-wise. So I'm gonna add a little bit. This is Tombow number 725. Just gonna add a little bit of color here along the top edge, just so that I'm not completely white through all of this. There we go. Set those aside and we'll come back to that. Okay, so the next thing that I put on my pages is my Bible study verses for the week. So I'm using the Grace Bible reading plan from How to Faith the Life. And so, let's see. Last was Genesis 24 and 25. Sorry, I'm looking at my computer screen so that I can highlight the ones that I need to write down for this week. Maybe I'll continue to add a little bit of color. So, now, in case you're wondering what pen I'm using, this is my Esterbrook Estie with a needlepoint nib. I don't know if you can see that. It's needlepoint nib from Kirkspire. I bought this directly from Esterbrook. And then I want to do my little border like I've been doing. I've really gotten into like doing strips of color like this for headers, and then some just sloppy borders around the outside. It just, I don't know, gives it a nice feel. That was a Pigma Micron, the 005 that I used for that. And then I'm gonna grab my 05 to do the Bible title in that. Okay. Now that's finished. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to mark down. I am a big University of Tennessee fan, so I'm going to mark down. We've got basketball games this week, and I don't know why, but in my head it just makes sense, so that's where we are. I have this stamp that I got from the Coffee Monsterz Co, and it looks like it's supposed to be an orange or something. It's round, like a ball. So I've been using that to mark basketball games. And sorry, it's in a drawer right behind the camera. Whew. Okay, so it's this little stamp right here. And I know a lot of people have been having problems with the Tomoe River paper this year. I too am having problems, as you can see. I've been using this Archival ink, which is great, but it bleeds through a little bit, so I have to be a little bit careful. So I'm gonna mark the places of the games, and I'll come back and stamp those here in a minute. Okay, I'll come back to those. Now let's start with my sidebar. So on my sidebar, what I have been tracking is sleep, exercise, and other things that I want to be tracking. So I'm going to do the same thing on this page, but I feel like I need a little extra something. I'll add the little extra something after I get done. Okay, so since we were using the pink, we will continue the pink theme. Those markers make the absolute worst noise, don't they? And now I'm gonna make my exercise tracker. And my other tracker. And my other stuff includes my medicine, my Bible study, a no spend, and my 5-year journal. So what I'm going to use for that is the Coffee Monsterz Co. has some really cute, it's the mini icons. Let's see. Okay. Or the tiny icons. So I'm gonna use money for no spend. You know what? Those aren't gonna work. They're too big. Okay, so I've gone back to what I used last week, which is from Randy.plans. I don't know, I'm assuming these are mini icons. I don't actually know that, but I'm going to use the cross for my Bible study, the credit card for no spend, the pill for my medicine, and then I'm just going to use the little book for my 5-year journal. So okay, so now that I have all of that done, I'm going to come back again with my Pigma Micron 05 and label my little trackers. And I'll put my borders around. Trackers are good to go, and now I know how much space I have. So I'm gonna add one of these accompanying stickers, just because, you know what? I like this one here. And a little heart here just for kicks. Okay, great. Now I can come back and stamp out my basketball games. And what I always write the basketball games on, I gotta agitate here, is I have this TWSBI Eco Tea, and the ink in it is a gift from Tiffany. Hey girl, if you're watching. It is a custom ink from Kiwi Inks, and it is Tennessee Orange with Gold Shimmer. Now it's time for all of the other goodies. So I have several meetings at work, so I'm gonna mark those where they go. I have a meeting at 3 and at 3:30 on Monday. And I know I just marked 4 o'clock, but I need space to write, so. This is my Esterbrook Estie, the re-release of the Cobalt colorway, and I have an extra fine nib on that. And the ink in here is the Pilot Iroshizuku Asa-Gao, which matches this blue like perfectly. Okay, so those are my 2 work meetings, and one thing that I also want to denote, which I think I have the wrong color sticker for. Hold on. I do. Let me. This is the first day of classes for the program that I am taking classes in. And this is my last semester before I get my master's degree. I'll graduate in May. First day of classes there. Okay, next thing I need to mark, I'm gonna do it in the super fun green. This I purchased from Karina Loves to Plan. This is the Rainforest Estie, and it's got a fine nib on it. So this is what I got from her with that. And on Wednesday, I need to get a little, I'm gonna get an icon for this because I do not use my icons enough. Let's see, I have an eye doctor appointment. So I'm trying to find, let's see. There really isn't a good, I guess I'll use that one with the geotag. So I have an eye doctor appointment at 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Okay, and this beautiful green that I have in here is Anderillium Spirula green. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh, this is the first day of classes that I'm teaching. Which means that my morning will be full. And then the final thing that I want to mark on that day is everybody's favorite day, payday. Okay, that is all that I have going on this week that I know of for now. Obviously, to-do lists and things will get added as the week goes on. But let's see. I do want to mark the weekend because I can. Well, there we go. That's everything. I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video, but I appreciate your patience and I appreciate you coming back and visiting with me. All right, bye. I'll see you guys next time.